just remember that she put everybody here, right? I think that's we started talking about doing a comedy show, I think back in May, and then I think we kept on going, well, what if we just do a tour? And then like one of us, well, what if we do? And then like we sort of dared each other to do it, and now we're exhausted. So we're here, man, and I'm just so proud. Everybody that knows Gabs knows how hard of a worker she is and all the amazing things she's doing with Strongly the Stigma. And I'm just proud of you as well. So you can hang out with him. If he starts to cry, just start hand him around. He's fine. She'll take it. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm gonna do my thing. Yeah, there we go. My name's Josh. Some of you guys know me. I'm a veteran of Operation Wrecking Freedom. True facts about me. True facts. All things. It's tough being a fat veteran because no one believes me. I was talking about PTSD, and someone's like, how'd you get PTSD? Did you run out of Little Debbie's? It's like, no, I never run out of Little Debbie's. It's my own fault. I love Waffle House. You guys like Waffle House? I love Waffle House. We don't have those in LA. People are like, what's a Waffle House? And I'm like, it's like a bathroom you eat pancakes in. Delicious though, isn't it? I know. I was there a couple weeks ago. Wait just took the dip out of her mouth before she took my order. I made out with her. Whatever, it's fine. It was addictive. No, man. I'm losing weight. I'm doing pretty good. I moved to LA and I've been down 40 pounds this year. And thank you. These guys are like, no, you're still pretty fat. We're not, nope. We're not doing that. I did. I started working out and eating right. I did the Whole30. That's where you eat, like, you know, whole pizzas, whole chickens. So, started doing CrossFit. CrossFit, that's where rich people throw farm equipment. It's a lot of fun. I know it's time to start losing weight. When people started telling me, without me asking, I went to a restaurant, and this waitress goes, "You're back already?" First, I've never been here, lady. She goes, "Well, if you weren't in here, your twin was in here about half an hour ago, okay?" And so me being a comedian, I was like, "Oh, if you see him, you should kill him, because he's the evil one, right?" And she walks away, and she goes, "Oh, I'm going to do that." And I realized I just ordered my own hit. There's a waitress in Milwaukee looking for me right now. It's I knew it was time. The moment I knew it was time to start losing weight, I was at a coffee shop. Like coffee. I was at a coffee shop. Two little Asian ladies in front of me, right? I was goofing off, making them laugh, right? The oldest one, she did the sweetest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. She reached up, she pinched my face. She says, "You have such a handsome face." I was like, oh my God. Thank you so much. But then she poked me, she said, "But the rest of you needs to run." Touche, Wangfu, touche. It's tough, man. Isn't it tough? Oh, man. I hit 30. My body gave up on me. I used to be in the Army, and I used to be hot. I was really hot. You would have loved me. I like a six-pack abs. It was great. It was just imagine me, but then like a hotter version. Okay, cool. Those are really weird. Everybody else take a break. Me and you. We're doing this. Your husband doesn't. No, man, because it sneaks up on you, doesn't it? I turned 30, my body gave out on me, right? I woke up one day, and for example, I don't think that I have man boobs, right? Until I'm laying down sideways. Gravity takes over, guys. I look like a melting marshmallow, that's what I'm saying. But you know what works out, though? Because when I'm hitting on girls, I'm like, hey, you want some more? And they don't, obviously, so... I'm trying to date. I've been doing all these dating apps. I tried all of them. I tried every single dating. I tried eHarmony, OkCupid, Groupon, all of them. And problem is that I was taking all these tests about what I want in a woman, and it's telling me, it says, I want somebody that's patient, kind, good with kids, dresses modestly, is a hard worker, right? And so I realized that my perfect woman is Amish. Do you know how hard it is to find an Amish woman online? Real hard, that's the answer, real hard. They should have remember like those phone lines? They should have like for telegraph though, like, no, you hang up. What are you wearing? I tried dating, man. I'm not good at dating. I'm awkward. Like, just in general, I think you guys have already figured it out that I have a weird brain and it doesn't serve me well. I was doing a show in Tulsa, Oklahoma at a church, right? And I was leaving the stage. This is what I said to the audience. I said, hey guys, see you in heaven. That sounds like the nicest way of murdering everyone, doesn't it? Drink your Kool-Aid, see you there, you know? By the way, here's my, I think, if your voice sounds very different from your body, I need a heads up, okay? All right, I was at the same church, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Worship leader comes out, 6'7" black guy, cowboy hat, comes out, says, Amazing Grace. Okay, I don't know if you've ever been the only person laughing in a church, okay? But you guys got some shamalama ding-dongs in there. So they're like, oh, he's got the Holy Spirit. Oh, yeah, Jews. Okay. I was like, why don't they get this? Oh, yes. Okay. I got to meet Gabs' family, and they're wonderful. I love them all. I'm like, oh, I just want to, oh. Yeah, they're so much fun. I had so much fun. I had so much fun with Granny and Laura. It was so, I love them. I love them to death. I just want to pinch their cheeks. They're so cute. Gab's not so much. No, I'm kidding. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with her. She's, because she's a fun kid. That sounds really weird. That was a weird thing to say. We're in Boston. We're coming out of a restaurant after a show, and this will give you an idea of her brain. It's cold. I'm dressed like this. And she goes, hey, where's your coat? And I said, I don't need a coat, I'm fat. And Gabrielle said, oh yeah, I learned about whale blubber. So now we're fighting, so oh man. I go back to dating, man. It's tough. Dating is tough. Any single ladies in here? There's a couple, alright, yeah. Be proud, it's alright. Do you see how everybody else is like, shh, don't do it, that's how he hunts. Try dating, man. I tried all of them. Here's the thing. I was talking to this 20-year-old kid recently, and he goes, I'm never getting married. And I was like, why not? He goes, because I'm never losing my opinions. I'm 35. I can't wait to lose my opinions. I can't wait to get married. Right? I'm tired of having opinions. Anybody else? Nobody else? Okay. Yes, I'm done. I'm so done. This is how I know, right? When I'm at the mall and I see like an older couple shuffling down the mall, like holding hands and wearing matching tracksuits. I think to myself, that man has won the game because he hasn't made a decision in 40 years. He's ghosted. He's ghosted. You know, that's why I dream of like a long marriage. You know, where you like, where I die first and I get to haunt my wife afterwards. That's what I dream of. That's so funny. If I was a ghost, I'd definitely be haunting babies. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. Could you imagine if he was haunting a baby and their first word was boo? How proud you would be? Come on! That's like, that's a moment right there. I love ghosts. I love ghost stories. I love all that stuff. Horror movies. I love it all. I like going to Gettysburg. Have you been to Gettysburg? Yeah, you guys been there? You ever done the ghost tours?
There.
No? Have you been on ghost tours?
Yes.
Where?
St. Augustine.
No, I'm just saying, okay, so how was the ghost tour in St. Augustine?
Very spooky.
What? How spooky?
It's really old and a lot of people have died there.
So is the Vatican. So... No, okay, cool. So, all right. What places did they take you? They're like, all right, this place is haunted. And what was like one that you remember was especially spooky?
So there's one place where you could take pictures from the sky and see like a ghost flying overhead.
Are you sure that wasn't an airport? Like this? I know, you're questioning your whole belief system. So I was taking a picture of a ghost that had like 2 engines. No, that's great. So all right. I love ghosts. I love all things ghosts. Right. I love Gettysburg. If you ever get a chance to go to Gettysburg, do it. Everything is haunted somehow. I don't understand. You have so many ghost tours in Gettysburg, and they're like, "Hey man, let's go on a ghost tour. Let's go over there at 7-Eleven. It's haunted by the ghost of Colonel Sanders." Ooh. Everything is haunted in Gettysburg, and it's all Civil War people too. You know, I want to see like a modern day soldier haunting somebody, right? Just on his phone. Who's he calling? Not Ghostbusters, you know, like this. I was in Gettysburg, and Stu comes up and goes, "Yo, dog!" He's white. "Yo, dog! You want to go to a ghost tour?" I was like, "Yes, 100%. I want to go to a ghost tour." I was like, "Where are we going to go?" He goes, "We're going to go over there. We're going to go over there. We're going to go to the bridge." I was like, "What? There's a bridge? What?" I said, "How's the bridge haunted?" He said, "Man, 100 years ago, Indian lady jumped off the bridge, haunts it." I was like, "What? Crazy, right?" I said, "How do you know it's haunted?" And he said, "'Cause sometimes when I'm standing on the bridge, I feel a cold breeze." That was it. That was his whole reasoning. I feel bad for the guy. Like, "Hey man, you want to go to Chicago, the Windy City?" "No man, it's haunted. You can't do that place." Too fat to die. I can't hit that point. My doctor says I might have sudden death syndrome. I said, "How do I know?" And he said, "We'll find out." So I was looking up like all the options, you know, afterwards, and I realized like I could never get cremated. I could never get cremated. Could you imagine trying to put out that grease fire? Holy cow! You know? So dating's awkward, isn't it, guys? It's awkward for me. I'm an awkward guy. I get it. I'm weird. I am most likely to die like tickling a lion. I know, like that's like when I go to the zoo and I see a lion, I just want to be like, oh, good to go. You know, like I want to tickle so many grizzly bears. Like that's my. I have a dream. Just to walk up and be like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You see, I love dogs. I have a dog. He's my emotional support animal. Yeah, he's great at his job. I have no idea what he does. I don't know, to be honest with you. They're like, what's he do? And he's like, he's cute. That's what he does. I want to have a TV show. My own TV show. Like, I want to have like a Maury Povich TV show though. You know, like, but with dogs. Okay, here's my idea. Maury Povich with dogs. I go out there. I have all dogs in the audience. I have an envelope. Pull the dog up. I say, all right, Rover. It says here that you are, in fact, and I open up the envelope, a good dog, and then I just pat all the dogs. That's what I want to do. That's my... Isn't that the... Oh, I want to do this. I go to the zoos, man. I love going to the zoos. I went to Omaha Zoo. I did a show for them, so I got to go on this like tour. And the best things I found out, one, penguins, awesome. They're like toddlers. You just give them fish and they're happy. I don't know how. They're like this. They're like you go and they run off. It's amazing. Tried to pet a seal. He kept on singing "Kiss from a Rose." It's weird. You know the best thing I found out, though, at the zoo? Rhinos. Rhinos are like giant puppies. We weren't allowed in the cage because the rhinos would squish us because they wanted hugs. Did you know that? Isn't that adorable? Isn't that the most adorable way to go? I was petting a rhino, and it's like petting fat concrete. You know, like... I'm gonna get you. I went to a funeral recently at a Golden Corral, and I know I look like the kind of person that's going to have a chocolate fountain at my funeral. Okay, I know. And I will. Bring in strawberries. That's okay. All right? You ever seen a eulogy interrupted by someone asking for more Coke? I don't know. Okay, all right. True story. Like, this is so sad. I miss you so much. I go to church. My pastor gives bad advice. You guys have pastors and rabbis that get bad advice? Nope, one person. Okay, one person. All right. That's fine. Mine gives terrible advice. Every time I see him, he's always like, count on joy because your faith produces patience. And every time I always say him to me, he's like, yeah, I know life sucks now, but that's never going to end. So, keep on going. Don't you want like real advice? I want to go in there and him be like, hey, here's the Mega Millions numbers. That's it, that's all I want. Don't you want like fortune cookies we could open up and feel better about ourselves? Like you open it up and says, hey, you are too blessed to be stressed. Or they open it up and says, hey, at least you're not Mormon. Something. Told that joke in Utah. Can't go back. I go to church. I like going to church. I enjoy it. I was at church recently. By the way, I don't know. Has anybody else ever been fired from the nursery? Just okay. Anybody? All right. Anybody that's worked with kids? Okay. Here's what I think. All right. If somebody comes to me before service and hands me a crying baby, when they come to me after service, I should be able to hand them a crying baby in return. Right? It should be a one-for-one exchange. It may not be your baby. Okay, I was at church though. I was talking to this beautiful lady, beautiful, and we're sitting there talking, having a good time. And this older lady in my church comes up. She goes, "What's your favorite Bible verse?" You know, I get to tell her because she has no time left. And 82 verses 3 and 4. That's mine, right? It's defend the weak and the fatherless, uphold the rights of the poor and destitute, rescue the weak and the needy, deliver them from the hands of the wicked, right? It's like get kids out of slavery, stand for the oppressed. We can all get behind that. I love that verse, right? She's walking away. I was like, man, what's your favorite Bible verse? And she goes, Psalm 137, verse 9. I was like, I never heard of that. I looked it up. Psalm 137, verse 9 says, blessed is he who takes your children and bashes them against the rock. And I was like, oh no, she's headed towards the nursery. Oh no. It's okay, I tackled her real hard. Because, I mean, you guys know the old saying, like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, fool me 3 times, we're running out of children. You know that old thing. That took a dark turn, didn't it? Real dark. You guys are like, this is fun. Nope. I have a dark sense of humor. I was a medic in the Army. How many veterans in here? 1, 2, 2. You were? Or where you were? Him? All right, what'd you do? So you were field artillery, okay? Now, what'd you do back here? Aviation electronics?
Yeah.
How smart are you? What's what? Give me something I can work with. Don't be smarter than me. That's not fun. What'd you do? I was a neurosurgeon. Shut up. Get back to work, Betty. Look at this. I love helicopters. They're fun. But what you don't remember what you did? You think about it for a second. Yeah. See, that's how you know somebody else really in the military. You're like, what'd you do? Well, I mopped floors. Then I changed the oil in the Humvee. Then I mopped the Humvee. Oh man, I love being in the military. I love being in the Army. I was a good soldier. I was not good at being a soldier. Okay, I'm a good dude, not good at running. Okay, let's be honest about some stuff. Like I got in trouble for I ran 12 miles one time, and I got in trouble for being too slow. Okay, I ran 12 miles, still too slow. Okay, that's all right. I was a medic. I love being a medic. It was the best job in the world. I loved it. Got to save people's lives. Feel like a hero. Tell people about it on stage. The Comedy Zone. Everybody wants to ask me about these stuff. They're like, tell us a story. Tell us a story. I was a medic. I don't have the stories that people want to listen to, right? Because like it's my therapist. I was talking to her. She goes, tell me everything. And so I started telling her things. She goes, stop telling me everything. Here's my one story I can tell you guys, all right? And I was in the green zone. I was doing a rotation at this hospital. It's called Ibn Sina. It was a regular hospital. We stole it from the Iraqis. They didn't want it, okay? If you ever watched that, there's a documentary called Baghdad ER. That's about that place, right? So what would happen is I was doing like a month and a half rotation, and we would get patients that would come in on a helicopter, and then we had to go pick them up, bring them in. It was like a quarter-mile road, you know, you pick them up. Right, so it happened to be my turn one day, right? And when you go out there, we were constantly getting mortar fire, incoming mortar fire. So you had to put on full battle rail, helmet, all that stuff. Go out there, me and my buddy hop on a gator. Guess what a gator is? It's like a lawnmower with a pickup end in the back. It's like if someone in Jacksonville won the lottery tonight, what they would have tomorrow. We go out there and we start getting incoming mortar fire, which is not normal. And here's a fun thing: the helicopters, that you can tell, helicopters cost like $11 million. I don't, so guess who's expendable, right? So the helicopter's like, hey man, we gotta take off. And so they throw a station on me and my buddy. We take it back to the gator. I'm the secondary medic on this routine thing here, and I'm working on this guy. I'm hanging on with dear life, but with one hand, I'm doing chest compressions with the other. My buddy's driving, we're getting pelted with debris. I'm covered in blood, sweat, dirt. This is gross, right? Go ahead, we'll wait. Hey, my name's Josh. A little bit about myself. I'm a veteran. I'm just going to go through the whole thing again. So, more dramatic pause. Okay, so we get this guy, and I'm like trying my hardest. I'm covered in all this stuff, and I remember thinking to myself, like not about like saving this guy's life. You know, you don't think about like getting to safety or anything. Like in the moment, I was thinking, this is the most badass I've ever looked in my entire life. And no one's around to see this. Can we do another lap? Can we do... True story, the next week my buddy got filmed from CNN doing the same thing. Front page. Asshole. I know, right? So we get up here, we get up to the doors, regular hospital, right? So regular ER, it has the sliding glass doors, right? We get up there and they don't open. Uh-oh, I don't know if you've ever been stuck between a mortar and a hospital. Not fun, okay? So my buddy, he goes, hey, Novey, I got an idea. We take this patient, we throw him on a gurney, and we bum rush the glass, right? Knock the doors off the thing, glass shatters everywhere. Like, it's chaos. We run inside, we're safe, and we became the first people in Iraq to get in trouble for using a patient as a battering ram. So, it's a true story. Very proud of that. How many veterans? We only have 3 veterans. I don't want to do the veteran stuff. You guys won't like it. 2 veterans? 3 veterans? How many?
I was saying 2 that remember.
Oh yeah, 2 veterans. You want to come up here? Let's Deal. I don't know, man. Cause here, I'll talk about this because we're talking about some deep stuff, right? And then we'll get to some happy stuff. All right? Is that okay? Yeah. I love guns. Okay. All right. Let me say this right now. All right. I love guns. I'm a veteran. I love shooting guns. I like the smell of guns. I like the sound of guns. I love guns. I think all women should have a gun. Right? I think if all women had a gun, we would run out of bad guys really quickly. Okay? And I think most people should have a gun, right? But I live in LA, and when people hear me say I like guns, they don't hear me say I like guns. What they hear me say is, woo, build that wall! You know? Lock her up! Lock her up! You're like, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I love the Second Amendment. I think most people should have a gun, right? You should be able, at least be able to get a gun. Not everybody, right? If somebody had a gun to my head, I'd be like, not this guy, right? But I was on a date in Los Angeles with this girl, and I don't know if we were talking about ourselves. I'm like, veteran. She goes, oh my God. I'm a veteran too. I don't eat meat. Then she starts shaking like my chihuahua. You know, and we get in an argument because we start talking about, she wants to talk about guns and all stuff. And we get a big argument about war and how bad it is. And we're like, war's a bad place, but not everything bad comes from war, right? Some good things can come from war. Like, for example, since the start of the Iraq War, our U.S. Paralympic team has been crushing it. You guys, I tell that the VA, that gets a standing ovation, okay? All right, come on. I mean, not like a standing ovation, but you get the picture. I'll say this. I'm going to get off I'll get on to some more happy stuff. My worst day, I hate Memorial Day. I hate Memorial Day because I was a medic, right? I feel like America is just tell me how bad of a job I did. All right, listen, nobody else has that. Like, teachers don't have a national holiday to commemorate all the kids that dropped out of high school, right? Nobody else has. Like, medics, though, like, it's like Memorial Day is America going, hey, Josh, you remember all those people you couldn't save? Well, we do. So now everybody gets 10% off their mattresses, you asshole. So good job. Like, that's... Still trying to date. I've been taking all these tests and I've been meeting all these people. Right, but first of all, I had somebody do this to me recently. They set me up on a date with a 19-year-old. I didn't, don't do that ever. I didn't know until I got there. And then we sat at a coffee shop and she kept on saying things like, I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be a doctor lawyer. All right? I need someone that has no hope left, okay? Done with that. No, man. I need like a 50-year-old with an overdue mortgage. That's my speed. All right, I know where I'm at. Going on dates, man. They're terrible. Oh, it's so hard. Dating is tough. Right? I found out, though, I think I figured it out. I like, one, I like a passionate woman, right? 2, I like a thick woman. 3, I like a passionate, thick woman. Okay? That's for me. All right. Is there any thick ladies in the audience? Come on. If there are, come on, give it up. Come on, give it up for yourself. Be proud. Yes. See? All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, be proud of it. It's okay. You know, because for me, it's a personality thing. I don't like a thick woman. Because you ever talk to skinny girls? I don't want to. You ever be like, what do you want for lunch? And she's like, oh, I'm so hungry. I could eat a communion wafer or something. Let's get dessert. Ice. Like that. I don't want that, right? I want passion in my life. Because I want to be like, what do you want for lunch, baby? And I want her to be like, pizza, do something about it. Like, that's my... You know my shoes are off. Like, that's my kind of lady. That's my kind of lady. Oh. So I'm saying, I like a Queen Latifah, you know, that Monique. You know, I like a back sweat in December kind of woman. You know what I'm saying? That's my... AC in a snowstorm lady. That's my kind of woman. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God, that's... I'm just saying, have you big guys in here, you ever tried snuggling with a Twizzler? It doesn't help. It doesn't work. All right? I like a woman I can take to a buffet, okay? Right? I like a woman that she keeps a brisket in her purse, okay? That's my kind of lady. You ever smell someone that kind of always smell like barbecue sauce? That's my wheelhouse. That's where I live. I take donuts to Lane Bryant, y'all. I know how to get them, okay? I know how. All right, I'm going to do something really quick before I finish up here. We're about to wrap it up here. We have a couple of things we're selling out here. First of all, does any ladies or any men wear small in here? Back there? Okay, cool. So this is for you. So we have these shirts. So one, we have the Strong the Stigma shirts, the blue ones, and then we have these white ones. If you could read it upside down and backwards, really good. So there you go. It says this one's the Novey's Happy Comedy Tour, and then we have the Strong the Stigma blue ones, $20 out there. By the way, all the money that goes from these and these, that goes straight into Strong the Stigma. And one, it's a great cause. Obviously, we're all here. And 2, they're really comfortable. They're like actually, like I've been wearing them. And like I'm going to keep wearing it because it's comfortable. So here, Pat, pass this back to her. All right, there you go. There you go. Come on. The one on that back there. There you go. All right, make sure. All right, good job. And then I have, like you said, I have a comedy special on Amazon. I have an Amazon comedy special, however you want to say it. If you watch it, I get like 10 cents. So just give me the 10 cents, would you? Just give me. You can go on Amazon. You can look it up, Fat Veteran. I also have download cards for the audio of it. So we have it's like an audio album. You can take it straight to your phone. You can listen to it on your phone, through your car, whatever you want to do. Along with that, I have these keychains that say "Body by Buffet." And because I know my audience, they're also bottle openers. Okay, so all right. So these normally I do $20 for these, but I'm going to do $10 for these out here. All of the money raised from these goes to a needy veteran. All of it. Here you go. Thank you. That's for you. Yeah, here you go. Throw that at somebody that you hate now. Okay. Get out of here, jerk. Yeah, he's selling it for $25 after everybody if we want to sell it for it's a good deal. It's a good deal. If you know how much I spent making that special. All right, we'll finish up here. My pastor, he always gives bad advice, right? But recently he gave me good advice. He said, Josh, you're going to meet the woman of your dreams where you spend most of your time. And I was like, I don't see a whole lot of single women at the drive-thru McDonald's. Smart guy. Okay, all right. But I found her there. All right? I found her. Oh my God, I found her. I went to McDonald's. Beautiful lady. Taking my order. Right? Oh my God, she's thick. In all the right places, you know what I'm saying? She had long blonde hair. She had a teardrop tattoo. Some teeth. And I go up. Every time I go to McDonald's, I have the same order. What's your order at McDonald's? Double cheeseburger. Cool. What's yours? Chicken nuggets. Cool. I always get quarter pounder meal, Coke, light ice. Every time I go, right? Ladies, do you ever want to take me out? $7.99 plus tax, $8.54. I always get, every time I go, quarter pounder meal, Coke, light ice. I go up there, I was like, oh, girl, what are you doing to me? Can I get a quarter pounder meal, Coke, light ice? She's like, sure, baby, all right. Gets my order right, gets my hands in my bag, everything's great, right? Hands in my Coke, all ice, no Coke. Uh-oh. And I was like, oh no, what do I do in this situation? I don't want to ruin it. I was like, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I asked for a Coke with light ice. And I'll never forget, she takes the cup from my hand. And she goes, baby, we don't have light ice. All we have is regular. So we're getting married in December. And her parole hearing, hopefully. No, but here's the problem with me, right? All right, like I said, I have a weird brain. My brain scrambles things. By the time something hits my mouth, it's like a big scramble that doesn't make any sense. Like, I want to walk up to someone and be like, yo, girl, you get that face at McDonald's? Because I'm loving it, right? That doesn't work, does it? Because I always walk up to girls and I'm like, hey, your face looks like a chicken McNugget. Got a honey mustard in my truck. I was on a date recently. I know, huh? Been dreaming that for late. On a date recently, and I'm not good with words, right? So we're sitting there talking about hobbies and talking about our lives, and she goes, "What do you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a stand-up comic." And I said, "What do you do?" She said, in her spare time, she likes to square dance. You know, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we both make bad decisions. Okay, cool, all right, this can work out, right?" So we're sitting there talking about our lives, and I said this, right? Don't ever say this. I said, wow, we have so much in common, we could be cousins. To To which she said, oh, and then we never talked again. Like, she left. She walked away. So this is what happened. I saw her at a party, right? I saw her at a party a little bit later on. And I was like, she's like, oh, you're so weird, Josh. Just say something nice to her. Let her know you're not such a bad guy. You know, like, so I walk up to her. And I was trying to be smooth. This is what happens. I walk straight up to her, look in her eyes. I said, I got a crush on you. Which she replied, oh no. Because that's the right answer. Oh no. She's walking away, and I was trying to like save the moment, and I was like, oh, see what happened? Oh. See you later. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Didn't work out, guys. It didn't work out. But you know what did work out? This tour has been pretty amazing. You guys have been a lovely audience. And where's Gabrielle? I'm gonna bring Gabrielle back up here one more time. Oh, and Nutter Butter. And this is Nutter Butter. He missed me. Oh, he's so sweet. He's so cute. He's so little. Look at him. He's the best. You guys sing songs to your dogs or cats? What do you sing to what do you have? Cat, dog? No? What do you sing? Do you have different songs for them?
Yeah, I think about their names.
Well, of course you do. Everybody does. I'm saying, what do you sing? I want to know exactly what you sing. What? She said it's so intimate. I'm so sorry. I didn't even She's like, just ask me about my sex life or something, okay? Something like that. I like Nutter Butter because I'm always like, Nutter Butter, you're the one. You make everything so fun. He's so cute. I love him. I'm gonna say goodbye on that. Gabrielle, do you want to finish with anything? Nope, not.
I just want to thank you guys again. Round of applause for y'all.